It sounds hard to believe, but there are hundreds of people in Wisconsin willing to drive around with an obscene message on the back of their car.
Plus, they're willing to pay the state extra to do that. These people have asked the state to approve ridiculous requests for vanity license plates. Now, we can't show you most of them on television, but we can introduce you to the people who are keeping them off our roads. For most of us, the letters and numbers on our bumper are random and meaningless. But then there are cars advertising a mobile message. Are you the Dave of Deb Dave?
Yes, I am.
Telling everyone who they are.
It says Chiquita.
Or a story about their past.
At Halloween, all of my girls will dress up, and I dress up as a
Chiquita Banana. For an extra $15 a year, you can put almost anything on a Wisconsin license plate. Unless what you want to say raises eyebrows. Among these folks at the Department of Motor Vehicles. Is there like a license plate language you have to learn to be able to do this job?
I think that just automatically comes with experience when you're here because you start kind of questioning everything.
Megan Burgum is in charge of specialty plates in Wisconsin. In more than 2 decades at the DMV, she has seen it all and sees it often.
Daily. I would say it's daily.
Since 2017, the DOT has rejected 472 applications for personalized plates. I'd have a problem with this kick dog. That's violence.
Absolutely.
Violence is one of the reasons plates get rejected, but it is not the biggest. By the I-Team's count of state records, the most, 162 of them, were for plates that tried to sneak a curse word onto a car. Among the few we can show you on television is this, BADA5H.
Good for them. They're creative. They're coming up with stuff. I am surprised that they would want to display it on the back of their vehicle that they're driving.
Also bounced VVV. The problem with this one, legibility. 7 V's in a row. If it like a repeating letter or something like that, why is that going to be a problem?
So that can be confusing for law enforcement. If the person that is going to call it in is going to have a hard time, V's put together also look like W's.
These calls are made daily by staff at the DMV in Madison. If a plate is really confusing, an entire committee can take a vote, a process that errs on the side of safety, like with this plate, TARD15.
You know, you're the same as all the rest.
You might think it's a reference to the TARDIS on the science fiction series Doctor Who, but the DMV worries someone out there could just see TARD.
That could be objectionable to the disabled community if somebody is reading that as a derogatory term towards mentally disabled people.
So it's rejected for now. Burgum says the DMV's process is constantly evolving, allowing and rejecting new terms as time marches on.
What society deems as appropriate might change, right? What maybe was considered as an offensive word at one point isn't considered an offensive word.
Need an example? How about this? GPRIDE, an apparent reference to gay pride. In 2017, this was applied for and rejected. What would happen to that application today if it came through?
Today, I believe that would be approved to go through.
So whether you're a Chiquita or a Dave, the Black Pirate, or whatever, the DMV is ready to help you express yourself, as long as you keep it clean. Okay, here's the kicker. If the team at the DMV lets something slip through, they have one last line of defense. The inmates at Waupun Prison who make the license plates occasionally catch a drug or a gang reference that's too obscure for the folks in Madison, and that happens, I'm told, at least a couple times a year.